Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Coach Jenny, and today I want to talk to you about my famous method. I mean, I don't know how famous it is, but it is famous within my clients, and it is the 111 method. Now, you may be thinking, what in the world is this, and what is in it for me? If you have experienced energy dips, you feel that 2 p.m. slump, you are tired. It seems like even when you're sleeping, you have lack of energy. Maybe you heard from the doctor that your A1C levels are being a little elevated. Maybe diabetes runs in your family. You know that you're having some sort of insulin resistance situation and you're listening to all these advice. There's so much out there in groups and chat gpt and everywhere, right? Like we just have an avalanche of information. You don't know where to start. This is the simplest way that I get a lot of my clients to just start. I'm like, okay, let's start with something very simple. Now, this 111 method, it just means that there are three actions, right? And each of these actions, each of these strategies or changes, they cover a specific area of your health and wellness. One is going to be with nutrition, another one has to do with movement, and another one has to do with mindset. Because a lot of people think that everything that has to do with energy and blood sugar has to do with food, and there's a lot other elements that you have to consider in order for you to have a stable blood sugar levels. So the first element that I want to talk to you about has to do with one balanced meal. No, it doesn't mean that you only do one balanced meal and then you eat anything you want for the end. Or if you're like, oh, I just ate an amazing breakfast, so I'm just going to not focus much on having a balanced meal throughout the day. Ideally, what we want is for you to develop that throughout the day and have balanced meals most times. Obviously, there are times for treats, there are times that you want to incorporate little things here and there, but for the most part, following that 80-20 rule is to actually incorporate a balanced meal. Now, you may be asking, how do I know that I have a balanced meal? Well, there's this formula. And the easy way for you to remember is think about your best friend forever, right? Your BFF. So this is going to be your PFF, which is protein, fiber, and healthy fat. So if your meal has a source of protein, a source of fiber, and a source of fat, that is considered a balanced meal. Now, protein is eggs, chicken, fish, right? Tofu, beans, um, fiber. Beans actually have fiber as well, but from whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and fats, healthy fats, olive oil, avocados, nuts, all these things, they will build that balanced meal. So, and I have to say, most of my clients start with breakfast. I actually let them pick which meal they feel that they want to focus or which one seems to be the easiest for them to focus on. And I leave it up to them. And I'm like, okay, start with that. Then the next step would be to incorporate a movement break. How would that look? Because a lot of my clients say, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to spend an hour. Maybe the gym is far. Maybe it's expensive. I mean, there are many reasons why. And I say, well, you can carve 5 minutes. I am sure you can carve 5 minutes, maybe after breakfast. Maybe after lunch, you can have a quick walk around the block by your office or by your home. Maybe after dinner, you can actually pick a couple of favorite songs and do a little dance party, right, with your family, things of that sort. And even I have had clients that they will march in place during some meetings, and they will do 5 or 10 minutes of marching in place. Ideally, if you do it after a meal, that helps tremendously with your insulin sensitivity. It will help your body absorb the glucose from your bloodstreams in a more efficient way. So, incorporating that, amazing. Now, the third step, and this is the one that most people are a bit surprised because they don't feel that, is this really adding a lot of value? Um, does that even impact my blood sugar? And I will say yes, because I have had clients that they're eating amazingly well, they're eating balanced meals throughout the day, they're exercising. However, sometimes their stress levels are high, sometimes they're not sleeping well. So, incorporating a breathing break can be mind blown changing. You're going to feel the difference. Why? Because just focusing on your breathing and calming down helps regulate your blood sugar, regulates your blood pressure. It actually impacts your hormones. You are going to feel better. And I have had clients that will say that um, I cannot do it. I have back to back meetings. And I tell them, okay, go ahead and take a bathroom break and go to the bathroom. I don't think anybody's going to dare to go to the stool and go knock on it. So go to the bathroom, sit there, put your hand right above your heart, and focus on that breathing, right? And think about inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, exhale all the worries, all the fears, all the anxiety, anything that is worrying you, anything that you feel heavy on your shoulders, push that out. And you are going to feel the difference. It does help. It helps your brain shift from that fight or flight mode into a more relaxed mode. Your focus is going to be better. Your productivity is going to be better at work. And you can do that at any point in time too, right? Like you can do that in the morning, maybe before bed, right? Think about something to be thankful for. Be thankful even the fact that you are able to breathe and that you have fresh air, right? Um, so these are the three things that I typically recommend my clients when they're starting, when they don't know where to start, when they feel overwhelmed. I tell them, okay, these are the three simple steps. Pick one, try it for a couple of days, then add another one. And towards the end of the week, you would have had this mini jump start. Now, if you want a more detailed approach that has a 5 day reset, I created the Sugar Fix Reset. And typically, I would actually offer this as a jump start. And only maybe 2, 3 times a year I would offer this. But so many people were asking me to be able to join it at any time and make it in a way that they could do it at their own pace. And I created this 5 day reset. Now, it is only $19 at the time that I'm recording this, which is the summer of 2025. And I am offering this just because summer can be that day that you need that flexibility, but you still want to work on your blood sugars. You still want to improve your energy. And what better way than doing this jumpstart? I am there for you. I give you all the tools, a series of emails with simple steps that you can do every day. And everybody has given me amazing feedback about how much it has changed and how these simple steps. I know a lot of people think that they have to be grandiose steps, but these simple steps that touch different areas of your health and wellness, they have amazing impact on your A1C levels, on your overall mood and energy and focus. So, all the details are going to be in the description box. Remember to subscribe if you found this helpful. Every week, I will have a brand new video with a very practical tip so that you can start incorporating in your life and balance your blood sugar, lower your A1C, prevent diabetes, and regain your energy. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Until the next one, bye.